Hello, Steve Arts 89. I have spent far too much time on YouTube the last couple of months. The pandemic, which is now, I realise, 6 months of my life. Um, and I just, you get used to ads and skipping them, and I kept skipping this trailer for what looked like a horror film. It starts off talking about some gay guys moving into a neighborhood and then feeling like they're being watched, and I'm like, oh no, this is too real. I cannot deal with homophobia as horror. I can't do it. I kept skipping it, and I actually watched it the other day, and it's not. It kind of lost some of its bite because it becomes something different. But I just sort of watched it, and it's for Shudder, and I didn't realize because I have thousands of DVDs, horror movie DVDs, because I collected them. I just would buy every one I saw. And I don't have every film. I haven't seen them all like some people claim to. But I haven't really had the need to go online looking for horror movies. I've gone on Netflix a couple of times and found a couple of interesting films and then found the same ones every time I looked again. So I haven't really bothered, but I didn't know about Shudder. So shout out to Shudder. If I guess everyone else discovered that before I did. It's basically a channel, a streaming service. I think it's just for horror movies. I haven't actually looked at it up close, like gone in to see what they've actually got. I'm assuming I've seen it all, but they do apparently have some new films, and one is Spiral, and that's the film that I kept seeing this trailer for, and I just watched the whole trailer because I had still never watched the whole trailer. I watched it most of the way through. The first few times I was like, I can't deal with it, this is my life. If you're a gay man living in a straight society, and also if you grew up in a country town, you know those first few scenes, it's just horrific. It's terrifying. You know what it's like to feel like you're this animal that's just being stalked, and everyone is looking at you like dinner, because you are the only dish in the town. You know what I mean? Oh God, that sounded really weird. I'm a dish. She's a dish. I don't mean like that. You know what I mean? But I'm watching that, and I watched the whole trailer, and as it turns out, it appears every 10 years. It's like a cult in this little town, and then it becomes a cult film, and then it's not so scary anymore because we've all seen cult films, and I guess it's just, I don't know if they pick gay people on purpose, but the last couple, they pick a couple every 10 years and sacrifice them, basically, is what it looks like in the trailer. I haven't seen the film. I can't be sure that's what actually happens. But I don't know if it's just by chance it's a gay couple, but it then becomes not about the homophobia and the homophobic horror, so I'm a little disappointed. I think I'm still going to enjoy it, but like this paranoia, the boyfriend's like, they're not all after us, blah blah blah, because they're thinking it's his heterophobia which is causing him to be paranoid about the straight people in the town being after him, when there actually is like a group that actually is after them. So I don't like these witchcraft cult films. We saw it in those films that were all made with hidden cameras, basically. They're all black and white. Well, they went that way. And there's a few others like that. God, what was it? Oh, God. I can't remember the names. Oh my God, Hereditary was one. Thank God I remember one of the names. The other one was not that long ago. It's where they go to the town, and the whole town has like a cult festival. Oh my God, I'm forgetting all the names of these films. Oh, this is so embarrassing. I can't remember any of them. But there's a whole string of these films that seems to be done in the last 5 or 6 years, where there's always some sort of cult, because you always make cults creepy, some sort of cult thing happening, and some of them start off sort of being sold as something else. Like this is originally, it starts off, the trailer sells you as some sort of homophobic horror, where these people are like the prey because of the gays being gay, their sex and all that, and then it just turns out to be a witchcraft cult movie. So I'm a little disappointed at that, but it still looks good as a film. But I really would like someone to make a film that just focuses on the homophobic experience as horror, just like they did with the racist experience in damn it, what was that? No, what's the name of that film? It wasn't Out. What was the name of the film where the black guy goes to meet the white girl's family, and they really played the racism element and the horror of racism, and was brilliant. And then they turned it into stupid science fiction where they were actually literally replacing the brains of like the black people, so they could keep the white people living forever by using the black people's bodies. It was just so stupid and totally ruined it. But until then, it was brilliant. It was really brilliant. And what you psychologically thought was happening, because of the fear and because of your fear for this black character, for the racism and all that in this town, it was brilliant. And this film looked like it was going to work that way as well. And then they just go into the cult thing. So they keep letting down and not going through with that idea. So ultimately, I'm reviewing the trailer and assuming I know what's going to happen in the film, because usually they tell you everything because they don't care if you actually enjoy the film or get anything out of the film. They just want you to watch the film. So the trailer gives you everything, and you go to the film expecting more, and you don't get any more. So, yeah. I just want to talk about that, because I keep seeing it. I wouldn't watch it, then I watched it, and I was disappointed because they went the cult direction. But then I watched it again, and I thought it actually looks interesting. And at least they're exploring the idea of, like, the homophobic horror, homophobic horror for the first part of the film, at least. So, and I'm sure it's been done, but I'd like it to be done today, contemporary, because I guess I have some of those impulses and limitations like today's kids, who sort of seem to only be able to watch films that are based about them in today, because they can't seem to imagine anything or see themselves in anything other than a direct representation. So I'm just going to go, because I've rambled enough. This is just a preview review. I don't really know exactly what happens in the film. Some trailers are totally misleading. Some even use different footage that isn't even in the film to mislead people, or in the case of certain gigantic endgame type films, they actually alter the footage to trick people. I doubt this film's done that. But you never know if what you're seeing in the trailer is actually going to be in the film, and if it's actually going to reflect the film. Other times, it's exactly the film, and you feel like you didn't even need to see it. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Yep. I might go watch the film tonight. I don't know what's stopping me. I can do a trial. I don't have to join. Tell me what you think of Shudder. Help me. Give me some advice. Thanks. Bye.